Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Freshmen Podcast. Give it up, yeah. My name is Gama Royalty, and of course, I am not alone. We have really, really good guests today. Hey, we have trend a lot for TikTok, everywhere, Instagram, trending. There's no way you do not know them. They've been in the game for quite some time. But I do have the soulful queen right next to me. We have Simi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. And we do have one of the best producers in South Africa, Yams. How are you doing, my boy?
I think you're downplaying me, South Africa.
Oh, okay. Sorry. My apologies, everybody. Let me correct that real quick. We have the best producer in the world. Everybody give it up for Yams. Yeah, that's facts. We're not going to argue with that. Hence, I corrected myself. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great.
Easy, man.
You guys are doing too much. Hey, Fede, hey. We see you everywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But before we dive into the reason why you guys are trending, let's try to get to know you personally. Simi, we know that you are from KZN, and we know that also you realized or you discovered your voice while you were in primary, but you didn't take it seriously.
Yeah.
At some point, you were at Idols. Maybe
Yeah.
take us through your music journey. How has that been to you being who you are right now?
Ngiqale nje ngibingelele and introduce myself. Igama Simi, Ntombi yaphansi Skipeni, the one and only
Yes.
Together
Period.
Fairy. History. Yes, you're right. Primary. I guess I just never thought, someone would want to listen to Simi's voice. But I've always loved music. I always put together choirs, I always brought the songs, and I was obsessed with harmonies and all of that and songwriting. And then, moving forward to varsity. But also, I think I come from a very musical home, from my dad to my brother to my sister. And then, straight to varsity, I meet Sandile, Sanal musician's brother, through a friend at the time. And then he introduces me to Sanal. And then, I was like, nope, I'm in my second year. Can I just finish my third year? And then I promise you guys, I will contact you. And 2016, I moved to Johannesburg. And I remember I sent Sanal an inbox on Facebook. It was in November, I remember very well. I sent him an inbox. And from there, I was just chilling with the guys. Sanal was working on his EP. And then I was just there around chilling, and then I was adding vocals. And then I was writing, and then all of a sudden I was part of, the songs, and then all of a sudden I had a career as the Together Fairy.
Sure. You mentioned how you asked them to be like, okay, guys, let's chill a little bit. Let me finish my school. Usually a lot of people be like, you know what, like, maybe I should drop out, or maybe I should just do both. Why did you choose to just focus on the educational part of your life and not do both, or maybe give up the educational life? Why that decision?
I think it was so important for me. One, imfundo ibibalulekile ekhaya, but the main reason, angifuna ukuqamba amanga, I knew that the only way I could leave home, because my parents are very strict. I knew the only way I could leave home is if I finish my matric with flying colors, go to varsity, and finish my degree, and then in Kamekbona saying it's okay, this is what I have. Sengiyahamba ke manje ngiye eGoli to look for a job, and I did exactly that. And I got my 9 to 5 when I got here. I worked for like 2 years, and then I called home and lied and said the contract ended, whereas I had just planned everything. I was like, everything just needs to work at this particular time, and God willingly it did.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Yums. Sorry. Did I say something wrong?
ID. Hey,
Oh, you know each other
TMI.
like that.
TMI. Let's keep it at Yams.
Yums.
Yeah.
Tell us about yourself. The last time I saw you, you were in varsity. You know what I mean? I was in high school. We were friends, you could say. You know what I mean?
Sure.
You were not at this point in your career. Take us through your music journey. How has that been? Last time I saw you, you were just trying to make it out just like everybody else. You know how they start? Just that. So tell us what happened. How did you get here?
Firstly, I'd like to greet everybody. What's up?
Hello,
How
hello,
y'all
hello,
doing?
Hey.
Even at home, how you doing? um, Firstly, I think I made it this far because of the grace of God.
Sure.
You know, it's just being consistent. So I grew up in a church. That's where I learned music. I was playing drums most of the time. I remember some points in my life I was in grade 10. So I went to the National School of the Arts, right? To study music. When I was in grade 10, I was like, what, 16, 15 years old? I was actually pretty ugly's drummer.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice. Sure.
I was in the back end. It was nice. Biggest show I've done with him was Back to the City. Like 20,000 people.
Sure.
I'm looking at it. I'm young,
Yeah.
I'm hungry. I remember the reason I became a producer was because of my brother, right? He told me that, listen, man, you're very talented. This thing of you playing drums, yeah, it's dope, but spread your wings, become a producer. Then he gave me the app we used to produce, the software rather, Fruity Loops. I learned it here and there, gave up, and I went back. I became consistent, very much so. Then I remember in January, the 3rd of January 2021, I moved in at the Major League House actually. And at that point, I was like, my life is about to change, and not because I'm there, but because I know what I want. That's one thing about me. Like, I'm a go-getter. So I was like, in these 3 months I'm in this house, I'm gonna meet every single artist, and in every studio session, I'm gonna make the best of it.
Sure.
And I did. Became consistent, worked hard. First hit record to come out was Sondela with Ricky Rick, Venom and Shishiliza, Tejo, Raspi, and Blackie, right? Song went number one. I was 19 years old. I'm like, what? I just produced a number one hit song in South Africa.
Sure.
I'm like, wow, this is crazy. And before that, I had produced Ivy League with Calvin Momo, right? Most of the songs. So I think that's how everything just started building up for me, you know. Um, it goes second year, like what, 2022? Oh, first year I dropped out actually. So how now I decided, right, to
Exactly why
you
I
see,
asked
like
this
I don't know, Simmy, you actually
question.
like so
Hence, I asked the question.
you have time. I was like, yo, mom,
He's saying I had time.
you
Hey.
have time. I was like to my mom, look, let me drop out and then we'll figure it out. Like, if this music thing doesn't work, just give me 1 year. I promise, mom. Give me 1 year. If it doesn't work, I'll go back to school. Mom is like, you know what? Fairs. Cool. Man, I dropped out. My
She
life
must be a
changed.
cool mom, by the way.
No,
I
my
must
mom
say.
is cool. Like,
Yeah, she's very cool. Eh?
nah,
To
nah, nah,
agree
nah,
to
nah, nah,
that.
nah, nah. She's
Sure.
cool. Like, shout out to mom.
Shout out to Momsy.
So I dropped out, followed my dreams. I was like, yo, this Amapiano thing is gonna work out. I even told her, I was like, mom, even I said this music thing actually, it's gonna work out. Cool. Drop Sondela, song is number one. Start gigging. People are starting to know the boy. Okay, you new kid in the block, Yams, clean. Aye. The following year, I remember I produced Daliwam for Babi Cooper, Mahu, and Gosazana Daughter. Immediately when we dropped that song, I was in the top 5, all genres. And I was like, okay, no, this piano thing is actually working out for me. Um, then, and this is me just simplifying everything, of course. Then 2024, I decided to collaborate with my little brother, Zweethoven. I don't know if you guys know Zweethoven. He's one of the best musicians I've ever met. Like, phenomenal. We released an album, worked on an album, and released it called Soul Buddies. And in Soul Buddies, it features our latest hit song, Easy Mangaliso. Which is a song about God opening your doors. And A year later, God opened my door with
Sure.
You Try, with my friend here,
Sure.
Simi.
Hey,
You understand what I'm
period.
saying? So yeah,
Yeah.
that's Yams in a nutshell.
That's amazing. Let's talk about your experience at this very special school, NSA. How was that for you? Because I know, not we don't have much schools that just expose people to such
Let
subjects. You
me
know what I
tell
mean?
you, my teachers hated me.
Oh, why? What
So
did
you're
you
a problem.
do?
What's going
I
on?
was
What
a
happened?
problem. No,
Why was
I
there a
You've always been a
problem?
no,
problem.
yeah, like so. One thing about me, I'm a very smart student. That's one thing. I would never get into trouble because I did the work, the marks were good, but I just never like listening. Like I would do my own thing. Like, you know, firstly, I hated music theory. I know music theory, but I hated it because I felt like yeah, I mean, the musician at the time did this song because they were feeling a certain way. So why don't I do this? Because I'm feeling this certain way. Because guys, music is it's an expression
Yeah,
at the end of the
yeah.
day, you know. So they were just so against that. Like, you always want to do what you want, and I'm like, nah. So my teacher's like, let me tell you, I was kicked out of orchestra. I was kicked out from like the band, the school band. I started my own show. I was in grade 11. I sold tickets, like probably like 600 tickets. It was me, Zoe, and Reed, right? I don't know if you guys know Reed. So I'm like, guys, this is the show we're gonna do it. It's called the AM Live Show. Because since they closing me out, I wanna show everybody here that I have the power to do a better show than all the teachers combined. Which I
Sure.
did. You know, I love proving a point. I'm vocal. Like I like
Yeah.
yeah, it's just me. Like, you can't close me. Why are you trying to gatekeep? Like, ma'am. Anyway, so we did the AM live show. Was the biggest show of the year at school. Man, let me tell you, that was like my first time, not first time making money, but we made money from the show.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, me and my friends, man, we just blew the money, really.
Sure.
Like when I'm telling you, we did this show just to show people why you have to believe in me.
Sure.
Yeah,
And it worked.
it worked.
Did it change maybe the attitude towards you, like the teachers, how they look at you?
Let me tell
Did
you,
it make that point proven?
nah, like for them, it's like, I just never, like, I was one person, if I wanted to do something, I would do it. So they just didn't like the fact that I don't listen.
Okay.
You know, if a teacher would tell me sit down and say, nah, get out of my class. Nah, why? You know, and I'm so sorry. Like I wanna apologize maybe to my
You
teachers
better.
if they're watching this. It's just that like it's me, like it's my personality and I stand for what I stand for, you know. I'm different from a lot of people. You know, I can't sometimes you can't expect people to act a certain way. You know, I'm a very good person. I have respect for elders. Trust me. Like it's just that
It's just that.
I just didn't like school. I never liked school like that.
Okay,
I did school because I'm from a very well educated family. I'm the first person who doesn't have a degree in my family. Actually, everybody
Sure.
graduated. So me doing the music thing, even they happy. They backing me, you know. And it's like, I mean, it's cause it's working out. Really, if it wasn't, they were gonna tell me go back to school.
Yeah.
You know. But shout out to my family also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't ever feel the need to like maybe for backup, I must get a degree or something like that. That has never crossed your mind?
I think my purpose is to do music, nothing else. Yeah, I have a few businesses here and there, you know. Come on, but my sole purpose in life is to touch people with the music.
Sure.
Yeah.
Simi, you mentioned that your parents are very strict. And how are they receiving your success right now with the music career? I mean, traditional parents
Yeah.
don't think you would make it out in the music industry, but they believe once you get a degree,
Yeah.
everything can work out for you. But instead, your success is towards the entertainment industry. How are they receiving your success?
I think with even going back to varsity, I always just had to make it work. So that I just proved to them, it's okay. There was a reason for me doing this, and the reason is happening now. So yeah, after quitting my 9 to 5, Life actually, okay, it was rough before it got, better. But yeah, I even told myself, quitting my job and starting the music thing, I was like, I have to make it work. I think one thing I really have is discipline, and I just disciplined myself. It's okay. Sorry, yeah, that I was sorry that.
That's okay.
Let's
Phones
start
on
over.
silent.
We're
please,
calling you
guys.
out.
Phones on silent.
Phones
Sorry,
on silent.
Your train of thought.
Train of
Yeah.
thought. Should I ask the question again?
Please.
Okay. What was my
Train of
Yeah,
thought, though.
that's what they do to
That is
us.
a train for real, this one.
Okay, so Simi, why did you choose what was my question, guys?
Chumi. Train of thought, it's flowing, ne?
No,
It was a good question, Shame.
Yes.
Yeah.
How are your parents finding your success right now? You went to varsity, you completed everything, and they expected you to be successful in the degree that you carry, but instead you're successful in the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
How are they receiving your success?
I think, with everything in my life that I've always done, even with varsity, I was like, I have to, get this thing done in 3 years. So I managed to get a bursary, thank God, because on my third year, my dad was like, Angathi sisi was born. And, it happened. I got my degree, and then, following year, I left. Just as the same, when I quit my job, I remember I had like 10K commission that I collected from the clients. I was like, this has to probably last me a few months. And then after that, this career, this music thing has to...
It better work out.
It better work out, But I think I was just already seeing the light because I had a couple of songs, features, there was Isonini, there was Ntabezi Gude. And it was just also a bit too crazy because now I was getting unpaid leave at work and it was just a bit too much. I was like, no, man, now I have to choose. And yeah, I chose music and I said to myself, I have to make it work. I worked on the album, I finished the album. And yeah, it was out there and people were actually like, yeah, girl, you doing it. I couldn't believe it. I was like, okay, this is one of the hottest albums. So I guess I did make it work, the discipline and everything. It worked out well for me. And I think, well, this actually happened during COVID, which is crazy. The money was not too bad, so I was able to just renovate Ekaya. But funny enough, when the roof was down, that's when the country was shut down. So I was just like, what do I do now? But I think, I had saved, quite a lot of money for me to just work on that project. And I think that was when my parents were actually like, hey, you're doing better than you were doing at the 9 to 5 because with that salary, I wouldn't have been able, to change anything at Kaya. And it was so important for me to do that first before I focus on myself. So I think that was just one of the main things that convinced them, as in Intomba Iqhubek and do whatever, she's doing. Because I had lied for the longest time also. I remember the only time I had to tell my parents that I'm doing music was I had a show, and this was like in the beginning. I had a show in Botswana, and I couldn't come back home for Christmas. And then now that's when I'm like, I have to make a call to the parents and be like, Angboy, And I remember my dad called everyone. Like my cousins told me, like, yeah, he's calling to be like, are you doing music or are you doing other things there? What are you up to there in Joburg? So yeah, man, I just had a lot of proving to do, and I think I did well with that. Yeah, and then they just became fans all of a sudden. They supported me a lot. In the music. Yeah, so I got it right.
You got it right, and that's beautiful. Congratulations to the both of you.
Thank you so much
for your success. Now let's dive. Speaking of singing, you guys have a new track.
Yeah.
You Try, which is part of the album that you have released.
I think it's the lead single, no?
It is the lead
Yeah,
single.
yeah.
Of course, it had to be. What?
had to.
It's Simmy. What are you talking about?
Exactly. Can you please give us a little snippet of the song, guys? Please.
Vocal nyana.
Yeah, like vocal,
Drama,
like
operate something.
Faka nilesi mina
Siyacela, please.
hawu bengithi nizoyidlala lapho eskrinini.
I
must
yes, please.
Mina kwakumele ngivume
Yo.
ukuthi wena ungithandi kangizokwenza njani Hliziyo ithanda lapho ithanda khona.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
Wow, guys. Wow.
Whatever,
Wow.
guys, whatever.
What a talent.
What a
Wow.
talent in the building.
Cela autographs sis.
Mina ngicela picture.
You guys were
Ne,
waiting to
Simi.
do that.
Okay, let's talk about the song.
Yeah.
The process behind the song, let's start with the meaning of the song. What's the meaning behind the song? Why did you choose to go into that direction when you're writing the song?
She was gaslit once before.
She was what?
She was gaslit.
Gaslit.
Hey, ingane zesilungu no gaslighting. Can you just
I'm just joking, man.
gaslit? Whew. Now I have to explain gaslit. I'm not doing that.
No, you don't have to.
But yeah, anyway, so one thing I really, really love, and it doesn't, I never choose to do it. I guess the music gods are just there. I love sampling a lot, But actually, let me tell the story. So
Yes.
before that idea even came, there was literally like a complete song because he left me for a while and then I was like, okay, let me write. And then just as I was about to be done and be like, okay, this is what I have, I was like, Yams, no, man. I'm supposed to say something different here. I'm supposed to tell a different message, I felt so strongly about it. And then I was like, just give me a few, like, I'm sorry, let me start again. And then it was so quick and organic. I think that's how I just knew, man, it's the one. So as I was saying, I love sampling a lot. And yeah, I don't plan it. So the 702 sample came to my head and and the words were just like, and from those lines, I had to complete the story. And from there, like in less than 30 minutes, really, I was done writing the song. So what I really do, as much as it could be something that I've been through before, but when I write, I always want to make it sound like it has to be a universal thing. I would be like, if I would be a person who's hurt, like if I'm really hurt and I sit down and I tell this person that you really, really hurt me, or, whatever, or I want to be so sad that I want to just feel this thing, what would I write? What are the words that I would say? I want to say words that are going to make you feel guilty as someone who hurt me.
Sure.
Or if I'm happy, that's what I want to do. I want to, what are the phrases that I would use to just make a person feel that? So I guess, that's really just the approach that because the minute I said already, it's
Sure.
Already.
so I have to I have to dwell in and be honest and not try to sugarcoat it or whatever. So that's how the song came about. Really, we recorded the hook, and then from there the verses, and we had our song.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so proud.
He was actually, when I chose the beat, I was like, this one. I was like, yeah, this one.
Yeah.
Sure.
So, I mean, the beat was actually already done.
I was about to ask,
Yeah, the beat was actually done. So I played a few for her. Then she said that one. In my heart, ne? I was like, yes. Yes. Because
How?
it's very, I don't know,
He's a bad person.
if you listen to the chord progression,
Such a bad person.
if you listen to the chord progression, right? I don't know how to explain it, but it's like so South African. I don't know
It is.
if you understand what I'm trying to say.
It is, and it's gospel-ish.
It's gospel-ish, yes.
Like
of course.
or inspirational, let me say that. And that's what I had written before. And then I was like, nah.
It's not the vibe.
Like, village,
Let's speak about heartbreak here.
let's just it was either the good side of love or the bad side of love. And I guess Tanda corner and everybody was heartbroken.
Yeah.
Sure.
How did the collab come about, actually? Where did you guys meet? Like, talk
Let
to
me,
us.
I think
let
you
me
should
tell
tell.
you the story, brothers.
What was that last house?
Grab some popcorn.
Brothers.
Oh, you want another shot or?
No, I'm chilling. Don't worry
okay.
about me. I'm scoring on Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm out here.
Okay.
Feel me?
Wait.
I'm like, Simi, ne? I'm a big fan. I just have to say, like, I grew up
Thank
to Simi since high school.
When you 19, ne?
No, I'm not 19. Come on. I'm 20 plus.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to know which 20, but
Plus.
the good 20.
Okay.
Anyway,
Which one is the bad 20? Okay, sorry.
The good 20.
the 1K 20 is the bad 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm joking how my 1K. Anyway, I decided like to hit Simi up on Instagram, like literally, and I was like, "Hey, I hope this lady responds to me." Hey, you know. But also, it's like when I send the DM, it's like I'm pulling rank. I'm like, "Ish, I'm Yams. She probably will respond, but
Like, I'm not sure. Maybe she will. Yeah.
we'll figure it out." You know.
Yeah.
So yo, hey, how you doing? Trying to work with you. I'm working on an album. And this was Soul Buddies. So I had wanted her for Soul Buddies. Now Simmy responds, "Hey Yams, hope you good, hope you well. I'm working on my own project right now. I can't do it, but we can work later." Then I'm like, "Can I get your number?" She gives me her number. Okay. Last year, well, this year actually, not last year, this year, I text a year later on WhatsApp.
Sure.
After
Right?
a year.
After a year.
Sure.
Guys, you must understand.
You must relax.
Everything godly earns patience and time at the end of the
Sure.
day.
Yeah.
You know? After 1 year, I hit her up, "Hey, Yams, can we work?" She had the time. Cool. She's like, "I'll come through tomorrow." I hit her the day before. "Come through tomorrow." I clean.
Dude, you're so lucky. Jay, I'm horrible with my DMs. No, yeah, it was meant to.
It was meant to
Sure.
be. Yeah. Come on. You know?
You slid it.
Anyway. Anyway, see me pulled up. And we did the song, you know. It was a very nice studio session because that was my first time meeting Simi in person, by the way.
Yeah.
And we actually gelled, guys. Like, you know, like for me, I'm an energy guy, and she's an energy person too, you know. So we gelled, and I knew I'm like, we're gonna have a good working relationship, you know.
Sure.
You Try was actually the first song we recorded together, and it became a hit.
Sure.
You know, so that's how you know it was meant to be, you know, like nothing was forced. I did things the way she wanted things to be done, by the way.
Oh, you listened this time.
Okay, no, wait. I actually wanted to say that. Like, I'm so sorry to the teachers. No, I you know what I loved? And I'm being serious about this, and I appreciated it as a vocalist.
Yeah.
You know, he's so, and there's no other fun way I could put this. I have to just put it as it is. He was so respectful and just sort of just wanted to know and understand me and not feed me yams when I got there.
Yeah.
It was just because, I'm also just a bit awkward when I get there. And then he's just like, whatever, man.
Do your thing.
Also, he was there calling me Khrodma. I'm like, stop.
Yeah, oh, man.
Like, can you not do that? But yeah, overall, such an amazing soul to work with. Yeah, I actually gave feedback when I got back to it. I was like,
Oh, really?
yeah, like so respectful. Highlight respectful.
Thank you.
That's so nice.
Shout out
Appreciate
to
you,
you.
man.
It makes me comfortable when that happens because then it's a
Yeah.
angawuzile ukuzongitshela.
Yeah. Nasebenzisana.
Exactly. We're here to, we don't even know what we're going to do, but we're going to do it. And we don't even know if it's going to be what needs to be done, but we did it. We did it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's talk about when you decided to throw a little snippet of the song on the internet. What made you? What pushed you to like? Okay, maybe we can post it.
Hey, Joe. Eriko Woods, eh? So, she sent me the vocal. So how Simi works, by the way, if people didn't know, she records a guide, like an idea of the song. Then when she's alone and she's comfortable, she records the song, like how the vocals should actually come out.
Oh, I love that, the song. Because,
You understand?
Allow it to cook.
So then she said, I sent the instrumental. She sent back the vocals. And it never took long.
After 2 weeks.
At
Like,
least it's
yeah.
not a year though.
Yeah,
After
I
2
took
weeks.
time to send the instrumental on it, but I sent it at the right time.
Yeah, you did.
Sure.
You know?
Okay.
I sent the instrumental. she sends guys. The turnaround turnover
time.
or turnaround time. It was
That's
so
a 9 to 5.
yeah. It was so
Yeah.
crazy. Like turnaround time, like 2 days or a day or 2 days. No? A day actually. It was a
Yeah.
day. How I get the vocals. I'm excited. I'm like, Simi send back the vocals. I'm going to mix and master. So when I get to studio, I'm mixing, man. So when I mix, most of the time I switch off everything. I leave the keys, only the melodic instruments, So now I'm mixing. I'm like, actually, let me just throw this thing on TikTok. Hey, like, take a video, yeah, throw it. Hey, when I wake up, guys, hey,
It's a bomb.
people in the comments, hey,
Yeah.
which one is this one? They're happy. Like, I'm like, actually, let me throw the official audio so they can use it as a sound on TikTok.
Yeah, because that's what moves.
Let me tell you, I threw it, man.
Yeah, and he's like, I don't know. Maybe I'll add a picture of you and me.
Yes, I'm like, I remember.
Tell me, I
was
don't
telling
know.
her,
I'm like,
hey,
dog,
chief,
just.
I'm gonna add a picture of me and you there. Like, let me tell you, I do it. Collage.
No, he's the best.
You know, trust me.
What in Gavangena?
You say, poison. Siyawalanda, ntwana yam, themba mina.
Yeah.
Poison. I throw it on TikTok. Let me tell you, when I wake up, the next day, I remember my friend EQ. EQ calls me. It's like, Poison, are you seeing what's happening on TikTok? I'm like, what are you talking about? He said, my man, you threw a song last night. It's already on 100 and something. What views? Not views, man. What's the thing? Creations. 100 and something creations. Yes. I'm like, Chief, what do you mean? I'll go there. By the time it was at night, we're already on 1,000. One day, 1,000 clips. I'm like, my man, by the time it was the weekend, then Monday, we're on 10,000
He's
clips.
killing me.
My brother, 2 weeks later, we're on 35. My brother, 3 weeks later, we are on 70.
Hey.
My brother, right now, we're sitting on over 100. Think about it. Think about it.
Oh my
Brothers,
God.
brothers, think about it, bro.
I'm gas stingy.
So the way everything moved was just like, wow.
Yeah.
It was like, wow. And for me, man, like,
And the stories under the clips, like it got deep.
it got deep, bro.
Sure,
I mean, it is a deep song.
Yeah.
People are venting here. People are out here.
People were like, ish. But no, we're so, I don't want to say we're happy, but we are, if
we're
we are
happy.
able to offer that type of healing. And like it was so amazing. It just showed ukuthi music power ingakanani.
Really.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, dog, I've produced a lot of hits for so many people in the industry.
Wash.
Hits.
Think about
So
it.
at that time, I'm like, wow, I finally have something
Yeah.
that says, okay, Yams, you're moving. And it's with one of my favorite vocalists of all time. SIM card.
SIM card.
Appreciate you,
So
man.
SIM card.
SIM card, yo.
No, thank you.
Yeah, man, appreciate you.
That's beautiful, guys. And then you also shot the music video behind it, the visuals. Tell us about the visuals.
No,
Who came up
God
with
God was just quick about everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
It's a sign.
With the video dropped the same day the song dropped. Actually.
Sure.
And it was Simi's idea actually to say, I think we must shoot, visuals.
And raw.
You know what, man? I'm gonna listen to her. We're going to shoot visuals. My man, we planned this thing.
What did it did?
Oh, it did what it did. My man, in 1 week. You can continue?
Yes. No, you
Continue?
do it best. You do it best. Yeah.
1 week, 1 million views, baby.
Oh, period.
Think about it.
Guys.
Think about it, and that's crazy. The video was at some point, like last week was number 1. I mean, right now it's sitting on number 3, but the video was on number one
Sure.
video on YouTube South Africa.
Yeah, you know,
Think
this is a
about
stats
it.
guy.
Yeah. I
Yo.
can see.
Every morning, like, yo, doc, so the video is doing, so the song is doing this. I'm like,
Yo.
lapho
Yeah.
ngilele. I'm like, Yams. Yo,
a
I'm gonna
numbers
need
guy.
a video from you, man. I'm like, just gonna need a short clip for TikTok. I'm like, okay, Yams.
Simi is snitching on me. And you know what I love about Simi, guys?
What?
She's the easiest artist I've ever worked with. And when I say easiest, like she understands we're pushing a song.
Sure.
She's not too cool for this thing. And let me tell you, bear in mind, this person is actually a very big artist, bro. But she can humble herself to say, I'm listening to you and I will do it. And she does it. She doesn't take time, like, you know, and I'm not throwing shade, but you guys know how you are. Anyway. And I appreciate that about Simi, you know? Yeah.
Oh, that's
Thank
so
you.
beautiful.
No, I don't. Yeah,
Guys, you wouldn't say you guys met a couple of weeks ago. Hey, the way you guys are so close, they're your
we
bonds.
met
so crazy,
months.
though.
Months ago.
We met in June in a cold night. The 10th of June, actually. Yeah, I'm very good at dates and stuff. Yeah, 10th of June.
Oh, it's 10th of June.
Was this at a gig?
No, the day
I went
of the studio session.
to the session. Yeah,
So this song was made in June.
Yeah, in June.
Oh.
that's what's crazy.
Big Banda.
Big banda.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
I like, but we did it. But yeah, I think, man, everything just, it all boils down to his energy as well. I really don't want to take all the credit. That's why I get to see. Okay, yeah, no, I must not say this.
No, say it, give it to us.
No, I don't want to be like, I've worked with a lot of, you know, good people, good
Yeah.
producers. So, and I always appreciate someone who just was willing to listen, man, because also sometimes I don't know what I'm going to do in a session, but the minute I feel the welcome and I feel the respect, not even me coming there as, oh, I'm Simi, but it's just that thing of, asazi sokwenzani, but whatever we're gonna do it together. So yeah, we the energies were just
And this is your first piano track, ne? Or you've worked on piano?
I've done a couple. I've had it rough with the piano. This is the first piano. I have to say, this is the first piano producer that I think I've had a very smooth experience with.
Dope.
Shout out, man.
Shout out, Yams.
And I don't want to say you try is maybe, but I feel like the product is sort of proof of that. Ukuthi masebenzisana. Njengoba shona ukuthi, okay, if he says something, if he suggests something, akahlanye. Nami if I suggest something, angihlanye, you know. So yeah.
No, you try.
Yes.
Yeah, you try.
Siyazama.
Zama.
That's beautiful. Yams, let's talk about the album that you have released.
Imbeu,
Yes.
called
Yeah,
Imbeu the Seed.
It's giving a jazzy feel.
Well, I'm a private school guy,
Okay.
by the way. So it's very deep to me. That's one project that's very deep to me. The way I've approached everything, musically. I've also worked on it alone. Like most songs, I've worked on it alone. If not alone, I was with Zoe, because Zoe is always with me, you know. But more than anything, I was alone, and I just had to do it alone at that time. At that point in my life, I had to do it alone and say, you know what? This is me. This is Yams, you know. And in doing that project, I realized how great I am in this music thing, you know, or at this music thing rather. Yeah, man, it's a very phenomenal project. Has a message. So one thing about my music, it always has to have a message. I don't just make music for nothing, you know. Yeah. And by the way, I've actually always known, before she even re-recorded or me posting on TikTok, I've known that You Try is actually a good song. Like it's a, you know, like you can hear it. Like you can hear, even when I made the beat, like it did what it had to do. What I had envisioned came to life.
Yeah.
You understand? So why I called the album Imbeu is because I was planting a seed.
Sure.
And the seed is gonna grow to be one of the biggest things to be planted.
Sure.
You know? So yeah.
That's beautiful. So, who do you have any other featured artist in the album besides Simi?
Firstly, I got Simmy. Got a shout out to my girl Simmy. I have Kaylee Botman, Nkosazana, daughter, Stahila, I think. Yeah, Stahila. Leto. I actually have this one song. He's not an artist, he's a bassist. But cause like I respect this guy so much, his name is Earl Breezy. So he played bass on this one song with Sticks and I and Zoe. It's called Easy Fundo. Phenomenal song. Phenomenal song. Let me tell you. 7 minutes of perfection. I tell you. Who else do I have? Russell Zuma. Hey, I had to get my goat. Hey, Russell. Hey. Guys, that guy, you know, like, hits you by hand. Like, you what the vocals? Hey, that guy. What? Yeah, man. And I just like to say a big shout out to every artist who helped me, you know, in this journey. Oh, Snetemba Khonelo. That's actually the song we did is called Ineba. One of my favorite songs, like in that album.
Sure.
One of my, like, let me tell you, very beautiful, you know? Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys, for coming here. We truly do appreciate you guys. The music that you're putting out there. Simi, your voice is healing the world. Yams,
Thank you.
Your production is really touching all of us.
Thank you so
it's
much.
making everything come to life.
I actually have one question. So, Simi,
For
like,
who? Bengaz. Yeah. Come with it.
you owe us a project.
Oh, Simi.
Now he's doing your job. No, yeah, he's doing a job.
No, thank you. Thank you.
It's
Yams.
coming. It's coming. I'm
Yeah.
working on the third chapter of Together Ferry. It was supposed to drop this year, like, but guys, yo, sihambe isikhathi, and all of a sudden you try happened, which ngithi like really album yam, but God, that's God, ne?
Yeah.
That's God.
But Together Ferry, the last chapter is coming early next year. I'm so excited, a bit nervous. You know, I'm a perfectionist.
Am I on the album?
Yams, whoa, wait, we're gonna.
Yeah,
Well, now we're gonna go to the now we're gonna go to the studio. Estresa, ukuthi, oh, I need to be on this. No, I don't want you to do that.
You guys make perfect music. You know, you're perfect duo, guys.
Yeah, but no. All I'm saying is he must not pressure himself. Mhlangifika manje or ngimema in
How?
studio
Yeah.
and be like, yeah, I'm here too.
I'm born ready.
Yeah, like I never do that. Just like I didn't do that with you. Ngicela bandla ungezi lapha kimi usuxakekile.
Thatha isikhathi sami.
Cela uze nje uwena and
Akhululeke.
uyizamazame elihle. And yeah, we create some beautiful vibes. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
All right. So when should we expect your projects? Next year?
Yeah, next year, early
Next
next
year.
year. It's
Okay.
definitely. What? Yeah. It's gonna be beautiful, guys. I'm gonna be a Yams for a minute. I want it to be very hot.
Sure.
I want people to cry once again and be happy once again and be inspired once again. So I'm gonna verify everyone.
I'll verify.
You know.
Sure. And any featured artists you want in the album or already have in the project? Sorry.
Oh, I have a lot. Guys, you know what's funny? There's probably like close to 500 songs.
Sure.
Yeah, so I'm not going to mention anyone right now because what could happen is I'm in studio right now, you know, if I could just mention that. So next year I could be at a different space. I think siyahlanya as artists, you know. Yeah, as creatives, as you know, because where I was last year, the music that I did last year and mid this year, and the music that I'm doing now, I'm at a different space.
Sure.
So, so yeah, I'm not gonna mention it. It's gonna be a surprise, but man, it's gonna be a beautiful album. I promise you that. Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys. Give it up for Simmy and Yams.
Together Ferry.
Yeah.
What can we say?
The Yummy Nation.
come on.
What is he?
No, I'm Mayambani. Mayambani. That's me.
Umayambane manje.
No, ngumayambani. No, uyazi ukuthi umayambani.
No, ngiyezwa manje ukuthi ngihlangene no Yummy and then I'm like, oh.
No, like Yummy.
Une Yummy Nation is am I wrong?
It's actually Yummy Nation, yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, Yummy Nation. Shout out to the Yummy Nation.
Nyambona.
Those are my people, my supporters. If you don't know about Yummy Nation, Instagram, my channel. Yeah, we out here, you know. Anyway, shout out to Freshman Mag. Yeah, man. Appreciate it. Thanks.